Here is how to buy a forage wagon in Farming Simulator Signature Edition. We stored our crop in the silo and now we need to take care of the straw that is still laying around on the field. And we need a forage wagon for that, or a baler, but I decide for a forage wagon now. And we need to buy this, so you can learn how to buy things. And there are two ways to buy stuff. One is we could use the direct function, which I call online shop. We could just press a button with the minus sign, the small button at the left side of the controller. And here we are in the shop, and from here we can look through all the stuff and buy it. But that's not how we do it now. I only wanted to show it to you, and it's important to know this because you have to buy machines very often. So now we go back, and I just bring this trailer somewhere back close to the field, and then we need the tractor for driving to the dealership. So here is a good place. I detach with the A button, and then we use the trailer. And first I have to show you on the map where we find the dealership. It's in the menu, the map, as we already saw, with a little plus button, and it's up there. Here it is, and this is zoomed in, and when we press the same button that we use for driving backwards, we can zoom out, and this is just too strong. Okay, just across the river, a little bit more to the north, we see this little basket icon. I go there with my cross here, and there is the dealership. It's really not far away. That is where we will drive now. So we leave the map, and I open up the small map. And you can do this with the left shoulder button and the left stick. You can toggle the map view. And now we have a round map, and this round map, it always turns around with your view. So the upper part is always where you're just watching to. And when I press the left stick again, it's square, and now the north is always to the top. And it doesn't turn. And if I press it again, it's huge, and then again it's gone. I myself prefer the little square one, and because I like maps and I like to watch the north at the top. But if you prefer, if it turns for you, then you just choose that. So, and now we drive to this shop. And there we will buy the forage wagon. And as we have to bring it to our farm anyhow, we can just drive there and buy it there directly at the shop. And now I must admit that I'm not good at driving with a controller. Usually I play with a keyboard and a mouse, and I'm very used to it. I play Farming Simulator for 7 or 8 years now. But with the controller I'm still rather new, and it's difficult for me because I didn't learn to play games as a child. And therefore my hands are not used to it. And so I'm very sorry for my bad driving. It's more in my head, I know what to do, but my driving is terrible with the controller. So, but I want to show you how where you need to drive to come to the dealership. Therefore, yeah, you have to live through watching me driving. Okay, and here is the dealership. And we have a big place, therefore we can buy a lot of stuff if we have a lot of money. But now we only want to buy a loading wagon. We leave the tractor and now we go by foot. And here we have this shopping symbol. We can't go inside, which is a pity, but we can go here and pretend to be shopping here. And we can just press the left stick and we come to the same shop then with the minus button. So, as you can see, there are a lot of categories. And we just rush to the loading wagon now. And it is further down. It's in the area of the grassland here. It is not a mower, but it's further to the side. Here we have the forage wagon. You can also say loading wagon. Both is the same. So here we go to A. And now we have a variety of forage wagon. And the first is the smallest, and then they get bigger, 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 and more expensive. And we start with the smallest. So this is 30,500 bucks, and this is the smallest. So as you can see, the prices are rather big, therefore we need the million. And with A, I can go to customize. And I could choose different wheels, and I could add a silage additive tank. But right now we don't need one. This is for advanced gameplay. Therefore we just leave it like that. We could configure this silage additive tank later. So if you want to go into grassland, and you think, oh, my forage wagon needs this silage additive tank, you can go to the repair station and let it build there. Okay, so we press A for buying. Do you want to purchase it for 30,500 bucks? Yes, I want, with the A button. And again, the A button. And now we go back with B and back and back. And here we are. And there is our forage wagon. Yeah, that is how to buy a forage wagon in the Farming Simulator Signature Edition. And in the next tutorial, I'll show you how to collect straw with this forage wagon. See you soon. Tschüss.